and I just wanted to make a quick video about a Bleacher Report article that I read. I haven't read Bleacher Report in a couple years. I decided to give them another chance because everybody deserves a second chance, and they proved me wrong once again. I still think that they're a pathetic excuse for a news outlet. Let's dive in on this one. The title of the article is AB Trade Huge Win for John Gruden and Raiders, written by Michael Freeman, who's a columnist for them. In the article, Freeman said, quote, "There's no other way to look at this one other than the Steelers got absolutely smoked." Now, obviously, Mr. Freeman doesn't want to acknowledge the antics that Antonio Brown had on and off the field. Of course, the circus act of throwing Gatorade coolers during a game. Also, the off-field antics of dyeing his mustache, dyeing his hair, which, again, personal choice, so you can't really drill him on that. But how about the fact that he just didn't show up to Friday, Saturday, or Sunday during the NFL season in a win-and-in situation for the Pittsburgh Steelers? I wanted to give Bleacher Report the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just Michael Freeman who thinks this way. Adam Lefkoe tweeted, quote, "Mayock getting AB while retaining all 3 first-round picks is masterful. 4 of top 35 picks and AB, hands up emoji." Thanks, Adam Lefkoe. Some really great insight there. Again, let's not forget the fact that Antonio Brown put the Steelers in a box. Nobody was going to give him a first-round pick because everybody knew he's not going to play for the Steelers next year. Why would you offer a first-round pick for a guy who's just going to sit out and you can sign him later? But you know what? Maybe Chris Sims has some good insight. He played in the NFL. He was in a D1 program. He should understand it, right? He tweeted, "Power play that @AB84 made is really rare in NFL. Go rogue on social media, tell the world you want more money and still get traded and get terms you want. Makes him legendary in the locker room." Sims really proving my point of the people at Bleacher Report just not understanding the fact that Antonio Brown might not be wanted in an NFL locker room. Probably because he's a piece of shit, and proved that with all of his E60 stuff, all of his antics off the field, the fact that he probably doesn't even have a trainer. He just works out in his backyard with a bunch of bands. Why would you want that guy in the locker room? Obviously, he's not going to put the work into it that you are. Obviously, he doesn't give a shit about winning a championship or even making the playoffs, or else he would have played for the Steelers in that last game of the regular season. The guys at Bleacher Report proved to me once again that they're a pathetic excuse for a news outlet. But I guess that there was an attempt at comedy in the Michael Freeman article. He said, quote, "You don't see players of Brown's caliber traded for essentially a turkey sandwich, BlackBerry, and Atari." Get it? Because nobody uses BlackBerries or Ataris anymore. I personally enjoy turkey sandwiches. There's nothing like a good one on a nice hot day. But I get that that's comedy. That's comedy to them. The point that I really wanted to make in this article, though, and this is where Freeman really shows that he didn't give a shit and didn't do any research, is when he compares Antonio Brown to Amari Cooper. He said, quote, "Cooper is talented, but he is not in the same universe as Brown." Not in the same universe as Brown. I'm not in the same universe as Antonio Brown because I'm not in the NFL. And I never will be, right? But Amari Cooper, let's look at some numbers since Michael Freeman didn't want to. Amari Cooper, since he was traded to the Dallas Cowboys, which was 9 games, 53 catches, 725 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Antonio Brown, in that same time span, 58 catches, 745 yards, and 7 touchdowns. That's a differential of 5 catches for Brown, 20 yards for Brown, and 1 touchdown for Brown. So the fact that he sits there and says that Amari Cooper is not in the same universe is just plain idiotic. It really is. Does he just slap us in the face consistently with disrespect, thinking that I'm not going to look this shit up? Because guess what, Freeman? I am. And you're an idiot. So once again, Bleacher Report proved to be a gross news outlet that puts out stupid clickbaity shit with emojis in every fucking tweet. And they're not going to get any of my traffic anytime soon. I'm done with it.
Yeah.